Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, July 21st. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of SPY, IWM, and triple Qs. So Tesla came out last night. Didn't do much at first. It's up. It's up basically 2.5%, but that's a normal day the way that thing moves. Again, without the real downside surprise or anything, this market right now is attempting to grind higher, right? You have to realize when the trend is going one way, as long as the earnings or the statement by the Fed or anything else doesn't upset the way it's going, there might be initial reaction and then it just starts going back the way it was. So we have the ECB now. I don't know if their rate decision came out yet. I know they'll be having a press conference also. I think it's going to be running around maybe when we open and during our first hour of trading. So just be aware of that. Right now, overnight high is 396.60. Overnight low is 393.13. We're trading smack in value, in balance. We did not have a trend day yesterday. Remember that. We gave that back. None of us probed. We're right around our point of control, which was 8 wide. We had an afternoon pullback. Again, consolidation, nothing wrong with that. We've gone from 380, just under 381 on Monday to yesterday's high of 396 and change. So we went $15 in a very short period of time, right? So in 2 trading days. So if we have a little consolidation, there's nothing wrong with that. That's for sure. The weekly's now up on these 3 indices, and so are the dailies. We're above the 50-day moving average. So again, depending on what happens with the ECB this morning, if nothing drastic comes out of that to upset the algorithms, there's a good chance through this week we could end up continuing to attempt to grind higher. And then obviously next week we have all the other big tech earnings and the Fed on Wednesday. So we'll see how that transpires. Game plan this morning, we're in a holding pattern here. Right? Either now or at 9:30, I don't want to be getting involved in balance, in value, right against the point of control. Just there's nothing there. If you're to pull back at some point and you want to take a long against these 3 lows, again, you can. I'm sure there's going to be stops underneath those if they take them out. And then below that by about probably $1 or so. We'll have to see when we open where it is. Will be the 50. Right now the 50 is at 391.15. So we'll have to see where it is once the market opens. So again, if you took a long against these, I don't know if you want to take that much heat down to where the 50 is, which would basically be probably around yesterday's low. And the problem with that is you'll have overlap in the lower value at least by then. But you'll see if they defend a one-time framing up if we were to pull down there. All right. On the flip side, if we are push up, again, we have the large gap still above us. You want to take a short against yesterday's high before it gets back into the gap. Again, that's something. These are all they're not great risk-reward plays. They're early plays. I think you're better off just waiting for MGI to form. Again, the volume's been horrible, but the ranges have still been pretty good, so you're getting your opportunities. Okay? Keep that in mind. And then just quickly on the chart, just going to show you the daily, right? We know the weekly is now up. Here's the daily. We have 2 big things. Either what gap gets filled first, the large one up above from June 9th and 10th, or the one below where we gapped out of and have been one-time framing up since that day. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.